Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be going through the Festival of the Damned Bilge Rat's commendation. We're not going to waste any of your time, so let's get straight into it. Now, as you can see here, you're going to be needing to get 6 different flames. You're going to need to get the blue flame, the red flame, the green flame, the white flame, the purple flame, and finally, the pink flame. Now, in order to get the blue flame, you need to die to a shark. To get the red flame, you need to die to fire. To get the green flame, you need to die to a skeleton. To get the white flame, you need to die to lightning. To get the purple flame, you need to die to snake venom. And to get a pink flame, you need to die to another pirate's PvP, so like being shot by a flintlock or something. Now, as you can see here, there are different commendations which you're going to have to do, such as lighting up 12 different beacons around the map, lighting a beacon in the Shores of Plenty, in the Ancient Isles, the Wilds, the Devil's Roar, all that kind of stuff. Getting into where we need to go, first of all we're going to start off at Galleon's Grave, and then we're going to be heading up to Marauders Arch, and then we're going to be heading west towards Smugglers Bay, then south down to Cove, southwest down to Mermaids Hideaway, southeast to Plunder Valley, east to Crooks Hollow, southeast to Devil's Ridge, southeast again to the Devil's Thirst, north up to Ruby's Fall, northwest up to Fetcher's Rest, west towards Krakens Fall, and finally our last stop, Masts. Now first of all, what we're going to be doing is making progress towards our party boat commendation, which is where you need to light your ship with every flame of fate colour. So first of all, I'm going to be showing you how to get the blue flame. Now to get the blue flame, obviously as I just explained, you need to die to a shark. So what I'm doing here is I'm throwing blunder bombs at myself to get myself to a low HP, so I die to the shark quicker. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just shoot out into the water, lunge out into the water, just get in the water and wait for a shark to come and bite you. Just as simple as that. You will know a shark is coming once you hear this sound. And once the shark ends up biting you and killing you, you're just going to have to go over to the Well of Fate and hold out your lantern, hold right click or left trigger, whatever it is on whatever console you play on, and take the flame from the well. Once you come back through the ferry, you're going to head back over to your boat, head to one of your lanterns, hold out your lantern again, and set the lantern flame. Make sure the lantern is off so you don't accidentally take flame from the lantern, because I've done that a lot. And then what we're going to be doing is just turning off every lantern on our boat, 1 because it means people can't see us, and 2 to remove the possibility of accidentally taking flame instead of setting the flame. Now, next up I'm going to be showing you how to get the red flame. Same thing as last time, head on down to your cannon barrels and blunder bomb yourself until you're a low HP, grab out your fire bombs, preferably don't do this on your ship, and just go and set fire to yourself on the land, and just die to the fire. Once you die to the fire, you're going to be heading over to the Ferry of the Damned and taking the flame from the well again, and now you've got the red flame. Same protocol as last time, head on over to your boat, hold out your lantern and set the colour of the lantern to your flame. Now we're going to be heading over to Marauders Arch. Now obviously we've just gone north from Galleon's Grave and we're shooting out to Marauders Arch. The lantern or the beacon that you want to light is at the very top centre of the island, where the arch is. Now once you've lit this beacon, you're going to run around the island and find a snake. You're going to wait until this snake kills you from its venom, and then when you die, you're going to go to the Ferry of the Damned and collect the purple flame from the well. Same thing as last time, get onto your boat and light up one of your lanterns. Now we're heading west over to Smugglers Bay. If you pass a storm on the way, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head straight for the storm. Go straight into that storm, get yourself low HP with blunder bombs or fire bombs, whatever you have left, and wait until you die to a bit of lightning. As soon as you get hit by lightning, you should hopefully die. And then you go and collect the white flame from the well and light one of your lanterns on your ship. Next up at Smugglers Bay, you're going to be looking for this beacon just here at the very middle of the island at the top of the rocks above the cave. And you're just going to run all the way up there, following the path thing that I just showed you, and light the lantern. Next up, we're going to be heading for Cove. You're going to want to head straight south, and you're going to want to try and park up on the east side of the island, because if you shoot from any other angle, you're just going to be bouncing off to the north or to the south, and it's just going to make this a lot harder for you. The only way to access this beacon is by shooting out of your cannon onto the cannon's peak. So parking behind the peak just makes it a lot easier for you to not miss and hit it first try. Then obviously, once you land up here, go and light the beacon. And what we're going to be doing now is finding a skeleton to kill us so we can get the green flame. As you can see here, I was lucky enough to find a National Guardian, so I just let him kill me, and then, obviously, same thing as last time. Once I got to the Ferry of the Damned, I went to the well, took out the green flame, and then went back to my ship, and lit up one of the lanterns green. And remember, we're doing this so we can make progress towards the party boat commendation. Next up, once you've arrived at Mermaids Hideaway, you're going to want to come just above the inner island lagoon. You will see the beacon just on some rocks. Now, as you can see here, I was lucky enough to find a brig who came in on my island, so I just let them kill me to get my pink flame. Now, obviously, I know this isn't going to be as easy for you, so if you see an opportunity at any point throughout doing this to get killed by a player, make sure to do that, because pink flame is actually one of the hardest to get, because often when you see people, they just run away and they won't actually get a chance to kill you. So if you see someone, go and get killed. And obviously, when I died, I took the flame and lit up a lantern on my boat. Now, we're going to be heading southeast down to Plunder Valley. But as you can see here, now I have all of the lantern flames, so I will have actually completed the party boat commendation, and if you were as lucky as me and got the lanterns as quick as me, then you will have also completed it too. And once you arrive at Plunder Valley, you're going to be on the west beach, and you're just going to want to head up the northwest grassy slope and follow the pathing that I take. The beacon is very close to where the Stars of a Thief journals were, so just to the right of where these journals were is the beacon. Heading over to Crooks Hollow, you're going to see where I landed, and we're basically going to be aiming for the very top of the island. Now, if you just follow the same pathing that I take, you're going to end up at the top of the rocks, walk up to the beacon, and just light it. Now we're heading down to Devil's Ridge, southeast. Once you get to Devil's Ridge, you're just going to want to head to the very tip once again. A common theme is that most of the lanterns are actually at the top of the islands on these, and just light up the lantern, same thing as last time. Now we're at Devil's Thirst, a further southeast island. Same thing as last time, you need to head over to the east side of the island and run up the slope which faces north, and then at the top of this, there is the beacon, you can't miss it. Now we're going to Ruby's Fall. Ruby's Fall, just like every other island, the beacon's at the very top, so just make your way to the very top of the slope. Once you're there, guess what you have to do? Light the beacon. When you make your way over to Fetcher's Rest, you're just going to be heading over to the very north side of the island. Now on the very north side of the island, it's just a little small bit of land. You need to run up to the very top of the rocks on this bit of land, and there is the beacon. On Krakens Fall, you're going to come underneath the archway and head north. You should go under another little arch, and once you come through there, you just need to take a right up the rocks. And at the end of these rocks on the very tip is the beacon. Lastly, we're coming towards the end. You're going to the Crooked Masts, which is just to the east of the island. And this one's probably the hardest one, as you need to actually shoot yourself up on top of the rocks. So you need to position your cannons similarly to how I did, and once you shoot up there, you've completed the Festival of the Damned. Now, just as a bonus tip, there is a Legends of the Sea book up here, and this also counts towards the current event which is going on in Sea of Thieves' latest update, which is the getting Umbra's notes on Crooked Masts, so you can also make work towards that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been informative and it's going to help you out a lot. If you have any suggestions or any recommendations, feedback, whatever it is, leave it in the comments below. I read every single comment. I try to respond to every single comment that I can. If you have any video ideas or things you'd like to see in the game, hit up our Google form, which is in the description. We get around to reading that, and if you join our Discord, we'll let you know if we've read it and if it's getting implemented into a video or what. We like to involve the community as much as we can, so hopefully you will get involved. Other than that, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.